Hey, what's up, everybody? So this is going to be a pro-Soviet versus a Yuri. This guy's really good versus he's a good anti Yuri Soviet, and I want you guys to see. You guys have basically learned all the tactics here. You don't even need to try to figure it out on your own if you just learn it here. So like it. So in the middle of the game, we cut out the boring part in the beginning. So he has like a split over there. So like if he goes in all in with all the main part of the army, he's gonna like attack from the left side. Here comes terror drones. He doesn't want to run into the Gatlins. So mind control. So the Iron Current's already about to go off. Okay, so he's got all his buildings. He's got a industrial plant. Soviet. Okay, so he's attacking from the left side. So that's what you do. You run your miners away until everything's gone, so you don't get slammed on the refinery. Oh, so that split attack from Yuri actually didn't do very well. Oh, he shouldn't shoot the mastermind. He's killing his own drones, but not a huge deal, I guess. So this is the old country swing. It looks like. I like the new country. They have a new country swings, like a couple new country swings. So Yuri's attacking. You notice that Soviet has enough Rhino tanks to do a lot with. But he has no Gatlins. No Gatlins. Okay, that's a huge mistake. Oh, that's a huge mistake. Okay, see, that's a job of Soviet and allies, for that matter. Find a weakness in the Yuri's comp. For example, no Gatlins that you just seen, or if you see like too many masterminds. You might too many units. I mean, versus allies, Yuri makes a lot of masterminds, but versus Soviet, I think you make a little bit less masterminds and a little bit more flashers and discs. Okay, so they could dominate just one for the buildings. He could have won for the industrial plant maybe. But maybe he would. But like usually, the best idea is to try to get buildings and units at the same time. That might have been what he was doing. I don't know. Okay, see, that's what I hate about so like what you gotta do is in-base pressure. Crap, that is brutal. See, he lost all his. See, the masterminds could freaking do so much. They're such a strong unit. They're overpowered maybe, but they cost 1750. They build slower. They cost more, so they do have a weakness, and they're weak against terror drones. And they don't attack. I mean, mind control is good enough. But I mean, so I notice a lot of times when you're versus Yuri, the person who goes in deep and like loses to the person who's more defensive. There seems to be like a trend, not all the time, but okay, that was actually a really good shield. A really good shield. Because he had very minimal to no damage. I mean, he had to selling a building is the first thing that you don't want to do, but no excessive damage. Okay, so he doesn't want to keep fighting this. Guess he's wants to hit and run. I noticed if Soviet lost like all those rhinos and flags, it probably would be game over. But he doesn't want to let that happen. Probably, I'm not saying for sure. So let's say. Okay, so what I think, he's doing. I think he's doing a pretty decent job with the splits, the Soviet player. So Yuri cannot just get an attack going, and this is why people talk so much trash. Like they say, Yuri is overpowered, but like what do you do if a Soviet's this good? How do you beat him? How do you beat a Soviet this good? You don't. You die. Oh, the lab. That's gonna be a. Oh, that's not good. Okay, so I like how the Soviet has a bunker in the middle. It makes it difficult for masterminds to pass. They could like look, That's actually the protect. That's the best thing you could actually do. A battle bunker and a flat cannon with one desolator in the middle. Yuri could get through it, but he has to put an effort to get through it, and it's quite a pain. Quite a pain in the yin-yang to get through there. Okay, so I think he got the lab. So notice how you spread his tanks? Press X to spread. And now so Yuri is going into the long game mode where he starts to get money, and that's why I like the newer country swing, because you actually don't the Soviet and the Allies, when they're fighting Yuri, they don't run out of money, and Yuri doesn't have the I won't call it infinite money advantage. It's not really infinite, but it's like close to infinite. It's an infinite series, so it's like you could just keep making more and more and more, but you can't like, I mean, it doesn't run out, but like practically doesn't run out. I don't know. So here we go. Boom. 2 labs. Oh, okay, this first nuke, he did a good shield, and this one, nope. So you gotta stretch out, but when you stretch, sorry, I'm talking away from the microphone. When you stretch out, it minimizes the blast radius of the nuke, what the blast radius does hit. But when you're like, farther out, it's easier for them to hit you with splits. Because Soviets like has faster units, a little bit faster. I think Allies has the fastest, but the speed difference is really small. It's almost like the same speed basically. But terror drones are fast. IFVs are fast for Allies. Masterminds are a little bit slower, but like they're like really powerful. Masterminds is what makes Yuri really. There was no masterminds like who would really want to. You know, you can only do so much with like automag. Automag is the other way of doing stuff, but like Yuri wouldn't be Yuri without masterminds. That's like the main unit that's like that makes you think about Yuri. I think that's the first unit I think of. So when I think of Yuri. I mean, I think that Iron Curtain's good. It could be very slightly better, but I mean, it's pretty much enough to do a lot of stuff. So notice that bunker in the back. That's actually not a bad idea, but Soviet's giving them trouble. The Allies, I mean, but here's the thing with the temple. If you never ever lose temple with Soviet, that's a good thing. And I notice sometimes when you're versus maybe Allies when you're Soviet, sometimes siege choppers just don't work. I wouldn't mass siege choppers, but I mean sometimes they usually work more often than not, but sometimes they just don't work, and you would have been better off making rhinos and flax. Rhinos, flax, drones. Rhinos, flax, drones. And then sometimes siege choppers, you can sneak to the back of the base, kill a battle app. You know, maybe Iron Curtain like 2, 3 or 4 of them. If your rhinos can't, it's hard for your rhinos to get in. And Kirov sometimes. Kirov is good sometimes, and people always think like, why are you making a Kirov? I was like, Kirov's good, but like, obviously he's slow, and you know the story. If you play this game, you know what I'm talking about. So there comes a nuke. He's gonna nuke right there, I think. That's what I would nuke if I were him. Oh yeah, he did exactly what I thought. Just he plays kind of like Marco the way he does that rhino trick. He makes big rhinos. You know, some pro Soviets don't actually make siege choppers. They just make rhinos, flags, and drones. Okay, that was a good situation because the Gatlins were far away from the drones. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be almost impossible for him to mind control everything. He's gotta get a. This is too hard to overcome at this point. Pretty much it's over, but if he had enough masterminds, he would be able to defend. But they get drawn. How do you use something that's gonna die in 5 seconds? Yuri could outlast the Soviet though. I notice how if a Static Tower or Mastermind pops up, those rhinos could handle. I think five rhinos could beat a mastermind. But sometimes the situation is like a small amount of masterminds could do so much damage. Hey, what's up, everybody? So this is going to be a Yuri versus Allies game. And I'm going to tell you what he does right and what he does wrong in this game for the Allies and for the Yuri. So about 1 minute into it, and I heard that like Belgium was pre-captured in quick match, but I didn't play any. But like, it kind of gives Yuri an advantage because the Soviets always eat the Yuri and the Allies also. There comes a machine gun rush. What is he rushing after? The oil? Yeah, I guess so. So he's going after the oil. And they got range where they're not. Okay. Is it really okay? Oh, he lost 2. Oh man! If he would have lost only 1, that would have been worth it. He lost 2. So like that's gonna pay for itself after a while, but early game I don't think you should lose 2 IFVs. And also if you go like say like 3 miners from war, that's like also like losing a potential tank by making too many miners early game. Okay, so I should Guardian GI IFV, that's the right move. Yeah, and I think he could hold the ass. He could try to put up a wall, 2 pieces of wall. Oh, he's giving up, or pillbox. Huh. Yuri's giving up. Oh, he did a split. Oh man, he lost so much tempo. But you lose so much time when you lose a war factory like that. Okay, let's see. That sucks for the Allies. But he was worried about saving his oil and he didn't see the split. Okay. Okay, he got his power brag on. Okay, we call that miner. Yep. He knows what he's doing. And Guardian Jet IFVs actually could beat a Lasher tank close range, believe it or not, because they can't beat a Rhino tank close range, but they could beat a Grizzly tank or a Lasher tank close range. Also, is pretty sure Gatlin, but that, I mean, but when the unit compositions are more than 1 unit per side, then it switches the situation where magnetrons and gas could shoot the IFVs and gas and like lashes are like more like make it more armor for the composition. So I mean, ooh, so he's Allies is looking for a weakness he found right there. Boom. Oh, if he gets that, that's very well done. Okay, that was a good play, very good play by the Allied. Okay, so Soviet is not in this game. We're in Yuri. So Yuri is. He's expanding off of that tech center, which is, you know, not a bad idea. I remember in the old game there was a thing if you repaired on there, it would reconnect the game. And I think they fixed it though. That was like probably like a long time ago. And I think I actually forgot what hospitals do. I know that I know what they do, but I mean. I played like 1 game and somebody built a hospital and his infantry like wouldn't die. Okay, let's see. Okay, does a robot split? That's a good idea to definitely put it on the island, not on the water because they fall. Oh, he's on the water, whatever. If he goes low power accidentally, the robot tanks sink. So it was like. Killing the oil was good. Killing the miner was even better, especially for the early and middle game. Killing the miner is better. But for late game, killing the oil is better than the miner. But so like he's one war factory for or 2 actually 2 for the Yuri. Sorry, forgot about the second one. So I only see okay. It looks like 2 factories for the Allies. I'm moving around so much to the okay. Hero Mastermind. But how would the allies kill the Yuri if he does right now? I mean, it's kind of be pretty difficult, and even if he does get ahead, like Yuri could put up battle bunkers. He's got a battle bunker right there. Huh. Those robots are so sneaky. They kind of annoy me more than anything. So for some reason, see, here's the thing that I don't like what the allies is doing, making too many Mirage tanks early. When you make Mirage tanks early, it's like they get like mind control by masterminds. That's why you don't want to do it, or even just keep plain killed, just like versus like any other team. Oh, he's trying to do a little bit of tank control, like good thing. So he's got to make enough lashers or UFOs, but UFOs are slower than robot tanks. But eventually they're, you know, UFOs could shut down the power plants. Even if they only shut down for like 10 seconds, you're gonna get hurt bad. I think that they made it where robot tanks can't go low power now. But I don't know about how that works. If that's just quick match, just online, or just in like the new maps. I'm not sure. But but this is the old way. They could go low power, like this way. I mean, in this game, I would rather have Mirage than this Prisms. Okay, that was a good play. Good play. Can this allies hold him off? Genetic. He has a genetic mutator. Well, he's trying to make his tank control screwed up by fighting like halfway in the water. All those miners are going in. What? So I'm not sure if he misclicked. I seen times where Yuri misclicks the miners to go all in, and then I gotta go in because I misclicked him. But I actually don't think that's what he's doing though. Why is he going? He's doing an all in. Usually you do this later in the game when you kind of like low on cash, or or you just keep mutating forever. But like, and they're like so much armor for those masterminds. Even though he has robot tanks, he's got enough lasher tanks to kill the robot tanks, and the masterminds could kill what like those Prism and the battle fortresses. Yeah, this is really, really hard to stop. He got to bring in his miners, but it's a little too late. Even if he did, oh man, that's just really hard to beat. And that's another reason why like Mirage tanks with like a pillboxes are good. Oh, this battle fortress is actually doing some work. If you kill this last two masterminds, he might be okay. But what's happening is they're gonna get mind control and then shot at LA's other units. So that's probably what's gonna happen, and that's kind of what is happening. He's basically mind controlling them, and this is the last wave of lashers. Like LA has stopped producing, and he's dead. Good game. Thanks for watching.